So, ladies and gentlemen, on this channel, we've been talking about how major junior stars have gone on to limited success in the NHL, but eventually became great coaches after retirement from the ice. Now, this guy was a prime example. Although he had some opportunities in the NHL and had a career season in the WHA for Birmingham, it didn't work out, but as a coach, he's well respected, had a lot of success, and continues to be a motivator to players of all styles and sizes and backgrounds. So today we're talking about the curious case of Rick Adduono. Now, Rick Adduono was a 16th overall pick by the Boston Bruins in the 1975 NHL amateur draft. This came on the backs of three very strong seasons with the St. Catharines of the OMJHL. Now, born in Fort William, Ontario, but grew up in Thunder Bay, 5'10", 170. Seasons with St. Catharines were tremendous. 109, 135 points in 73 and then 74. 75 in his draft season, had 66 points in 55 games. Now, he was the OMJHL Power Trophy points leader in 74 with 125, and he was a co-winner with Gord Brooks. He also led the league in assists with 84. Now, unfortunately, 75, it was kind of an off season because he missed most of the campaign with torn knee ligaments. Now, a very, very interesting career. He eventually broke into pro hockey with the Broome County Dusters of the NAHL. Played one game with Boston in 76, but played the majority of the season with Rochester, 35 points in 68 games. Now, 77 Rochester, 74 points in 77 games, and in 78, he had 98 points in 76 games. Now, after leaving the Boston organization, he found his way to WHA with the Birmingham Bulls. He scored 53 points in the last season in 80 games, including 20 goals, and stayed with the franchise when it became part of the CHL in Birmingham with 74 points in 78 games. He signed with Atlanta and eventually became a cup of coffee with the big squad, 3 games in 1980. 81, he played 51 games in the AHL, but found his way over to Frankfurt AC of Austria in the Austria Elite League, and then back to Canada in 82 with the Frankton Express. Now, his debut game, of course, was against Buffalo, and eventually retired in 87 after an interesting career on the ice, and here was her coming. He won the Allen Cup with the Thunder Bay squad in 84 and 85 when he gave up on minor pro. He won the ECHL Kelly Cup in 97 with South Carolina as an assistant coach, and in 2001 as head coach. He won a USHL Clark Cup in 88 and 89 as head coach. The AHL Solinger Trophy for points leader in 78 with Rochester in 98, and he was a second-team All-Star. Now, he's part of the Northwestern Ontario Sports Hall of Fame, inducted as a member of the 1969 Fort William Moose Canadian Champion Little League Baseball squad, and as a member of the 84 and 85 Thunder Bay Twins teams that won the Allen Cup. Very, very strong team, comparable to a strong minor pro team of the mid-1980s. Now, his prowess also led him to be drafted by the WHA in 75, 27 overall in the second round. Now, he was regular season champion of USHL with Thunder Bay in 88, 89, 91, 92. He was also the assistant coach of ECL's regular season champion in South Carolina in 97. Now, his coaching career was very diverse. He was named Thunder Bay head coach prior to the 88 season in USHL and remained that position through 93. He was named South Carolina's assistant coach prior to the 97 season and remained that position until 98. He was named ECHL North Carolina head coach on September 2nd, 98, and remained that position until April 2002. He was eventually named Greensboro's ECHL head coach on July 10, 2002, and stayed there for the season. Now, in management, he was South Carolina's director of scouting prior to the 94 season and remained in that position until 96. He was also South Carolina's GM prior to the 2002 season and remained that position until April of 2002. Now, it was kind of ironic how he ended up in the WHA. His rights were held again by San Diego when it folded in May 77. He eventually became an unrestricted free agent and signed with Birmingham in July of 78, but then returned to Thunder Bay, Ontario after his retirement and worked in family business while coaching local teams. Now, he also ran a hockey school in Charleston, South Carolina during his years as head coach of, again, that ECHL squad. And he also coached in the 2001 ECHL All-Star team. Now, he's also the nephew of former WHA player Ray Adduono and uncle of minor league player Jeremy Adduono. Now, statistically, he was not a can't-miss prospect, but that 134 points in 74 drew heavy interest, ladies and gentlemen. Now, eventually, he became head coach of the Roanoke Valley Vipers of UHL. He resigned in September 2005 to pursue a higher-paying job opportunity as a coach of ECHL, and for the 2006 season, Adduono was the head coach of the Pensacola Ice Palace. Now, in July 2006, he was named head coach of the Long Beach Ice Dogs of the ECHL. 1 year later, he signed a contract for Iserlohn Roosters of the German Deutschliga, and after 1 year with the Roosters, he accepted a head coach position at fellow DEL side Krefeld Pinguini prior to the 2010 season. He guided the team to a second team finish in the 2004 DEL regular season and was named Coach of the Year. He eventually stepped down from his position on November 3rd, 2015, but was named Senior Advisor. So from Fort William to great teams across Canada, the States, the world, the double draft pick players like him, like I said, not a totally can't-miss prospect, but highly tremendous numbers. And St. Catharines boys, the games that were rocking back in the day, anybody that's a St. Catharines fans in Major Junior knows it was rocking games back in what I call the glory years of the 1970s. A very dynamite franchise, well respected. So that's the story of Rick Adduono. If you like what we're doing here, give us a like, comment, and subscribe. And we're nearing 250,000 hits on our channel, and that alone, I want to thank everybody for listening in, and stay tuned, and we'll keep you informed about some of the history of the WHA and NHL of the glory years of the 1970s. Thanks for listening. Bye.